My name is Bill Herming. On behalf of the New Home Council, we welcome you to this kickoff event. This is not going to take much time, but there's important stuff. First of all, is there anyone here who's not a member of the New Home Council? Raise your hand. Mess up. Oh, there's one. I see confession.
Sorry.
So you go to thenewhomecouncil.com and become a member. It doesn't cost you anything this year and probably won't next year. We've made the dues voluntary this year, and we thank the 3 people who paid.
But you can pay.
But
you can pay.
But you can pay. And what we're trying to do is reach 400 members by our tribute event program. And I'll also tell you, just to bring you up to speed, that we're starting an active chapter in Vancouver, Washington, in Clark County, and we're also in discussions with Wenatchee, Yakima, and Spokane to be a statewide organization and kick this thing up to 1,000 members or so. Make sense?
Yes.
And locally, what we're doing here is the Tribute Awards, which is going to be a gala affair. You should all be there. We had a great time last year. It was motivational, it was fun, and we have our builders honor their sales staff, which is a terrific idea, and of course we have the Fresh Ideas Tour. So please give a warm welcome to our co-chairs, Jolene Davis and Murray Davis.
He'll be down in a minute, he's eating. Well, we want to thank everybody for coming today, and without all of us, this is a group effort and event. You know, we're all volunteers who have put the time and energy into making this tour a reality, which is awesome. We've put a lot of time and energy into trying to make sure that it's a success for all of us. And it is got so many components that we thought it was really important that we get together this morning and understand what all of those components are, because it's going to take all of us to make sure that this is a great success. Denny Andrews is going to talk in a little bit about the social media part. We have an Energy Star promotion part. We have all of our radio, and it does take all of us. It takes a village to do things today. And here is our village. Come on.
Absolutely. Any quote with that?
Okay, something else. Who's got a better one?
Nice.
Who's got a better one? You know, it takes all of us. If we're going to be successful, we have to be successful together. And it doesn't. It's a tea party. You know, it does us all good to be good competitors. It's great to have good competitors down the street that are healthy and vibrant, and that was our goal as the New Home Council Tour Committee, was to make all of us successful, because if you're successful, I'm successful, Murray's successful, and that's what it takes today to be able to make sure if buyers are uncertain about the marketplace because the house they went to down the street from mine, it just gives them a strange feeling when they come into mine. So we need to make sure that together we're all there. So thank you all for participating. It was a interesting challenge for us. We've been meeting on a weekly basis since February, and every Thursday afternoon we had a meeting, and we just plugged our way through to make sure that we could make this a reality. I have to thank the Seattle Times, the Everett Herald, the TNT, all of the other, Mel Weipert, who did our radio, Mickey Christensen, who was our tour coordinator. Without all of these people, we wouldn't be here today, and it's a great collective effort, and I'm excited that we're here, and now we get to go to the next step, which is actually to make some sales this weekend. So that's our goal. So we passed out the, if we could switch now to the New Home Tour website. We passed out all of the components that are on the tour, and there's a few of them that I think that we need to talk about, because The insertions, everybody's got copies of. You'll get 250 per site. I'm gonna see if I can't pull some strings, and if anybody in the room has some strings that they could pull to try to get them to delivered to Realtor offices tomorrow or Friday. I put in a call to Footworks to see if I delivered 25 per office for all of their runs, that they'd get them out for me tomorrow for a free or modest price, so I'm still waiting to hear back. So if anybody has any other thoughts about how we could get them out to all the Realtor offices, that would be great. We did send out last week, as part of our update email blast, a email that you could send, out to your own databases. So you should be sending that to your Realtor databases, you should be sending that to your prospect databases. It's in a PDF format, so your graphic department, no, it's not. You can't. Oh, it's an HTML. Okay, if you need it in a JPEG format so that your department can modify it and make it perfect for you, let us know that. We could get that to you. Mickey can do that. So we should all, our big push from today, Wednesday, before it comes out on Saturday, is to make sure that all of our prospect databases know about it and all the Realtor databases know about it. We're going to get copies of the tab into our sponsors, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Cobalt, all of their offices too. So the more places that we can get that out and about, the better off we'll be. So the insert looks great. I'm excited with how that looks. And it will go into this weekend the Seattle Times, the Everett Herald, the TNT, and the Olympian. So it's, 512,000 copies will be distributed throughout the entire marketplace, which is great. We do have over 500 spots of radio for the tour specific. I heard my first one today. It did start yesterday. And this week's ads, and we have them to play on the website. This week's ads, I'm not sure where they are. You told me they were there. Well, where might they be? Oh, Hear Us on the Radio, right up there. Okay, so Hear Us on the Radio. So the ads, we'll play those in just a second. The ads started yesterday, and this week's ads all drive everybody to pick up the tab in the paper on Saturday. So it says, read your paper, because it's going to be in every paper that would be hit by these audiences. So it doesn't say pick up the Seattle Times, it doesn't say pick up the Everett Herald, it says look in your paper. So this week's ads, up until Saturday, say that. On Sunday, they changed to say drive them to the website. So they then say, check out the Fresh New Ideas Tour and give the website address for next week's stuff. So it's super important that we get the website with the pictures on it of all the homes, and that's where we need your help, because it's too difficult for us to load all the photos that everybody would like to have of their properties on this site. It's too difficult for us to do. So what we're doing is we're going to tie back to the Seattle Times. We all got the benefit of 2 full months free, which if you added that up, it's $225 a month per community. So each community got $450 right there in just Seattle Times online presence. So, but you need to upload and make your community on there. We've sent out many, many emails about how to do that. If we need to, I'll walk through exactly how to do that today, because what we're going to do is we're going to put a link on the New Home Tour website that links your property right back to the Seattle Times, where you can have 20-some pictures on it. You can have a whole neighborhood description. You can do all of those things, but you have to do that. You have to be able to get that link to us. And on Friday afternoon, if I don't have a link for you from the Seattle Times, unfortunately, I'm going to spend my Friday night going through and putting links just to your website, which isn't going to be as great, which isn't going to make my husband very happy that I'm going to spend Friday night doing that. So if you guys could all help me out and make sure that you go in and do that,